You can't stand the rain. Hey. Well, really, I should say you can't stand the heat. That's what the fuck you can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga behind the boards, man. My brother, my player partner, man. My Gemini twin from the astrological scene. Trav, what's happening, boy?
J. Cooler, man. You already know, man. What you mean they can't stand? What you mean they can't stand the heat? Who can't stand the heat?
Just cooling, you know. That nigga sound like Barry White on this.
I think the whole world can't stand the heat, cause boy, I've been hot. Boy, they say London has never felt this kind of heat. It is burning up in the UK.
London's on fire. Like London's right now is on fire right now. And yeah, London ain't never seen no heat like this. You already know them Euro niggas over there. They like, man, shit. I already know. They ain't never seen no heat like that. London usually ain't no summertime type spot. Motherfuckers probably on the beach if it is a beach out there somewhere in London, though. You feel me?
Yeah, this cat I know, man, from London. He went back home because his daughter had a college graduation or some shit.
Okay,
I think that's what it was. But he was like, bro, this is terrible.
London,
this is not the London I grew up in. This is something totally new.
Right. I was about to say London's on fire all the way to Atlanta, because Atlanta's definitely been on fire, man. This shit been cooking down here. I ain't gonna lie to you, for all my people, man, who are asthmatic. I know it's been hard for y'all to breathe, but stay positive. Fall is almost near. This has definitely been one of the hottest summers I remember in a long time down here, man. Long time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you know what's so crazy about this shit, man? The summertime got niggas doing crazy shit, man. Like drive-buying with fucking arrows. Like when I seen this article, right? And shout out to the GA Connect for this article. I really couldn't believe it. I was like, so damn, niggas in the South, is this what we own now? We committing drive-bys with crossbows.
Atlanta.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I know you want to hit your target, but first off, let me ask you, do you have to have better aim to shoot a crossbow than you have to shoot a pistol?
I think it's about the same, because the sights ain't that much different than from a crossbow than a pistol. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what kind of sights you got on your pistol, though. But I actually think this is genius, because guess what? No loud shots.
That nigga just caught like a.
No, that's a bow and arrow. It's a crossbow shoot like a pistol. Pop, pop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my bad. That's the pistol joint.
Yeah, that's the crossbow.
Right.
The gun joint is the one that you pull the trigger and shoot the arrow, bro. Like, and whoever he was shooting at, he hit their ass in the chest.
That nigga had beef. This nigga had some serious beef, man, because like at the end of the day, you crossbowing a nigga. First off, use a wilderness type dude. Like, you like that wild life.
I'd rather get hit with a bullet, bro.
Yeah, than a crossbow.
And a bow.
Because you gotta think about it. Like, first you get hit with the bow, you already know dude trying to pull it out. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to get like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And then what's got that bitch break off in you or something like that? You already know you're gonna get some goddamn. And then what happens if he has something on the tip of that joint?
He might.
You know what I'm saying? Man. What happens if he has something on the tip of that joint? You know what I mean?
He might. Who knows? That's how shit be getting spread right now too. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Nah, I think you muted your microphone, Donnie.
Oh no, yeah, we good. You know, that's little mama wanted to come in and get on the recording. So anytime you see me muted and talking, it might be because of that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's really what it was, man. It was definitely I feel like some jungle in the air down in this bitch.
I mean, hey man, but it's been wild in Atlanta lately though, for real, bro. It's been It's really been like a hell of a week, man. I mean, some 15-year-old kids that got killed this morning or something, or this morning or last night, one of them. So, man, they wild in Atlanta, but check this out right here, though, bro. Here's how they doing it in the A. 285. Rush hour traffic.
Hey, this what we on. Hey.
285. Rush hour traffic. Bro, going, man.
That's what he was doing, man. He going, man.
But this how bad traffic be in Atlanta, though. You can actually get out and make a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how many times did bro film this, or did he do it in one take? Or probably one take, though. Then look at the caption. The fact he was able to get a whole TikTok in while in standstill Atlanta traffic.
Absolutely. The whole TikTok, man. Shout out to homie, man. It looks like I wonder, like, when stuff like this go viral, what's kind of your job see this shit? Like, is you getting fired for something like this?
I don't think you should. I mean, you know what? If you finna be late for work, guess what? But I got proof. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even say that. I got proof. Look,
this what it is.
This what it is.
And I wonder where he's going, man, because he got some steel toes on. Looked like he was going to a fire. Didn't look like he wanted to go to work anyway.
Well, that's security. You see, he got the security shirt on.
Security.
Yeah, he was either he was leaving work or going to work, but whatever it was.
That's what it looked like he was doing.
I mean, it seemed like he probably just he found a moment. Maybe he had no AC in the car. You know what I'm saying? But Atlanta traffic be bad, man.
That's what he looked like he doing, man. He looked like he was dodging traffic out in this boy right now. He trying to motherfucking. But listen, I'm surprised he did it with no sweat. Like, you ain't see him sweating or nothing. Now, can you imagine how hot it was at that time when he got on that joint? You feel me? I can't imagine how hot it was out there at that time.
Man, they had to be burning up, man.
About 100. Because he on the pavement, dog. With all that exhaust going in there, nigga, it was about 100.
Probably on 285 too.
Yeah,
probably on 285. Hey, since we talking about, let me stop you right there. Since we talking about some local stuff right here, because I don't think we talked about this right here last week. Because I'm not sure this actually came out last week, people. But ATL will shut down venues for 1 year that have 2 violent incidents same year, period.
So that means all these niggas is going down, starting trouble, doing some dumb shit. Now it behooves the promoter and the security to make. Now they really gonna break your ass, because now they can't have a situation that gets documented. Because I'm pretty sure the only ones that's documenting shit like that is the police. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. But at the same time, I can't see a person like. One thing I can say about Atlanta, man, shout out to the A. Like, when I was hitting the clubs hard, man, we really didn't have no violent incidents. Niggas was swag surfing, doing all type of shit back then. Niggas really wasn't fighting and doing all that extra shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That wasn't happening at all. You feel me? So for a club, I think stuff like the Accor, you know what I'm saying? Central Station, places like that gotta watch out for that type of stuff. Like, I'm not. I don't think none of the major venues got to worry about this type of thing.
I think all venues have to worry about this. And see, here's the problem with this.
Okay.
Just say I'm somebody and I don't like this club promoter, these club owners at this certain spot. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go start 2 incidents.
Okay.
2 nights in a row. Now they shutting your shit down.
That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like haters. That's like some haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't fuck with bro now, man. Let's get they shit shut down, man.
Pan me off the big real quick and put that up. But yeah, like, at the end of the day, I feel you 100 on that. Like, I feel you 100 on that. Like, if I got beef with you, then yeah, this is a way for me to get at you and shut your spot down, because you make it in public. Man. This could have just been released behind the scenes to the club owners just to let them know what's up. You're right. By putting this out in the open, this is really going to have people on some type of time with you. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely see that being an issue. But
and then look at my man right here in the comments, Spaceman. He said, imagine somebody who owns a venue goes to all the other venues just to start fights and get them shut down.
Capitalism, you know, like and that's what I'm saying. Like, people ain't even peeping at it. And shout out to homie for looking at it like that. The owners definitely, like, you got to think all these struggling clubs and shit. What way do you attack the bigger clubs and take their crowd? By doing some Antifa shit, paying people to come tear up your establishment and stuff like that. That's when that type of stuff goes down. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, you're right. Shout out to homie, man, for pointing that out. Cause yeah, that's definitely something.
Hey,
Okay.
what up, man? Shout out to my boy Ant, man. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Tapping in with the brothers, man.
Appreciate
Everything
it,
good
Ant.
with you?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah, man.
I'm gonna tell you though, man. But I don't think a lot of people gonna be going to the club soon, especially in Atlanta, man. While we wrap up our little Atlanta talk, you know, Atlanta just went number 5 in the country for monkeypox. Now, look, I
Is it number
understand, man.
5 or number 1? Is it number 5?
I think it's number 5, man. Let's get that pulled up here, man, and see what they hollering about. But it looks like they number 5 on the list for monkey paw, monkey piss, monkeypox, whatever you want to call it. You feel what I'm saying? But I personally feel like with this situation, I don't feel that this is a situation that we should panic for. Like we seen what they did with the people with the jab. You feel me? How they did that whole situation. No need to panic. When a motherfucker say boo, you don't need to go jump and go put something in your arm. So everybody just chill. But we just went number 5 for real. So I think, you know what I'm saying, they trying to hype it up, especially in Atlanta, because, you know, we got loose rules. You know, Atlanta people still kicking it along with Florida and stuff like that. So you already know they're going to try to hype up the numbers and that type of time. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, you know, the thing about the monkeypox, they're using the smallpox vaccination to treat that. But they were saying that anybody that went to the New York Pride celebration or the Miami Pride celebration, you need to go get tested for monkeypox, bro, because that's probably where you got it from.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you probably got it. You probably did get it from that. You got that article?
I don't.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, I was looking. But it's all good. I think, you know, pretty much. Y'all just got to be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I think the monkeypox is a situation that could be like some Walking Dead type stuff. Because imagine walking around and everybody got these pus bumps all over their face and blisters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that, bro.
I definitely feel that. And I've been telling, you know what I'm saying, I've been telling a lot of people, you know, ever since this 5G has been implemented, right? Like, now, you know, mind you, you know, I got.
Like, look at bro face.
Yeah, look, and that's what I'm saying. Shout out to my Caucasians, the ones that check us out. Like, listen, I know y'all can pass that for acne, because I didn't see some of y'all faces, man, bro, look like that without the monkeypox and just have bad acne. Now you might need some Noxzema or some shit like that. Now, so you can't really, you know, tell with certain people, you know. Now, and you know, you see they showing this brother. Now, shout out to my homosexuals, but you already know he's swinging on the other side. Y'all the ones that got to watch out. The ones that swinging on the other side, and the ones that and the females, y'all need to watch out, because y'all messing with a lot of these brothers. They swinging on the other side, and that's how you gonna end up getting the monkey paw and then pass it to a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a real nigga ain't about to run into no monkeypox out being, you know what I'm saying, like that. Because we ain't messing with nothing like that. But you see that's the first person they put on the news. They ain't putting no straight brother on the news. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you seen what they went for. You feel me?
Yeah, because that's mostly who it's affecting.
Facts.
It's affecting that community.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you just got to be careful out here, man. You know, and then you know how people get down in Atlanta, man. You just got to be real cautious about how you move out here, bro. You know, because I don't think no rubbers or nothing is saving this right here. If you brush up against somebody with it, you might have some bubbles on your arm in 2 days. You
gonna have some bubblicious, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some of that gonna be going on. You know what I'm saying? Some bubblicious, some type of time.
Imagine, look, you sure ain't passing no blunts to nobody now. I already kind of like hit my own little thing.
I smoke my own dope, nigga. I don't. Hey,
but,
listen,
man,
you gotta be a special person, man, to tap on mine. I'm just letting you know. Like,
yeah, they say the COVID getting back bad though.
Yeah. I mean, I think that ain't going nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man, who trying to stay safe. But I'm gonna tell you what really now, like, we about to get into, now that we passed this ATL shit. Now, obviously, we about to get into some real crazy stuff, man, that's been going on, man, in the media that we came across, man, since the last time y'all seen us on this joint. First thing I gotta get into, man, we just about to get right into it, man. For all my hoes, I don't think none of y'all have done this. Like, we about to pull up right here, I don't think no hoe can attest that she done did something like this. Period, point blank. Definitely not no woman. You feel me? But this goes to show that it ain't even just the young women raising our kids to be thoughts and shit like that. You got some old mamas that's like, yo, I'm cool with whatever you do. Now, this is something I just didn't understand. Now we gonna pull this up, and homegirl mama is supporting her doing porn. But not only is she supporting her doing porn, so we're gonna play this whole clip right here. She is there and she's at the Ghetto Gaggers. Now, all my fellas that watch porn, even my sisters, I don't know if y'all get on this Ghetto Gaggers shit. This right here is like the worst of the worst when it comes to the porn. I don't care if you see a chick that's been on Ghetto Gaggers, she is the nastiest. I can't even, I really can't even speak on it. Like, she has been violated beyond no return. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, everybody got a little freak in them, right? Everybody got a little Dina Howard, right? But what I'm saying is everybody got some Rick James. Everybody got that, but ain't nobody got it like this. You get ghetto gag. Like I said, this is crazy. We just gonna show you the foolery. We was gonna make this the fuckery, but no, we
hold on. Let me ask you something, Donnie. Is this is this the video where they actually showing or nah? They ain't...
No.
Okay,
This ain't the one that they actually showing.
I don't want to.
I don't want to run that. When we monetize here, we get paid for this, so we can't. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Pretty interesting ending here. Passion rose. You came in. You did it all up. You were an emotional mess. You couldn't do it. Let's talk about that. What was the deal? Why'd you turn into a big crybaby?
It was just too intense for me. It was too much for me to take, and I thought I could do it, and just couldn't.
And you could. You're not the first, and I'm sure you're not going to be the last. But here is what is going to make you epic. I'm not even bull. This is a first for me. Mm-hmm. I've dreamt about this my entire life. No lie. Mm-hmm. All right. Earlier in the shoot, tell me who dropped you off.
My mother.
Your mom. Who is behind you right now?
My mother.
Your mom. What the f*** is she here, and what's getting ready to happen?
Well, my mom's going to sit here and watch me do my scene, and she's going to be coaching me and keeping me calm, cool, and collective.
Mom, come over to the side here. I gotta talk to you.
Yes.
I mean, this is a little fucking weird, right? I mean, you're going to watch your daughter take 2 loads to the face.
Yes.
Hey man, why is mom so calm, bro? Like, what's going on here, man? Mom is like cool and calm because I really believe the chick is probably worth it for mom.
No, man, like Ghetto Gaggers, listen, they not paying like that, bro. Ghetto Gaggers ain't paying, listen, bro. Ghetto Gaggers ain't paying like that now. She might have got a band, 1,500 or something like that.
It
but
might be
worth
humiliation.
The humiliation. Let's finish watching this, but the humiliation. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever done that before?
No, I have not.
No.
You may be wondering, what are they doing? But you know what? I'm going to get into all of that. I've never seen anything like it. Chances are you haven't either. But I talk about this all the time. How women like that sabotage younger women, even sell out their own daughters. You may remember Rachel from this video right here. Her grandmother kicked her out of the family when she found out that she did a double G scene. If you don't know, it's a website that promotes white boys conquering black women. They label these black women ghetto, and they do the most crazy things. When it comes to Rachel, I was told that it was multiple men, and they went Tyson Fury on her. In this video right here, if you missed it, Rachel, she was responding to the backlash from her family and bragging about getting $2,000. Well, she said almost $2,000. And Uber rides. People that went and saw this video, they couldn't believe it. Indy Rose, she was upset. She said that she saw the site, her picture, and others, and got angry. Indy was so angry as if it was her own kinfolk. But in this comment here that she left me, she said, "We so thirsty for money and some slight fame, we will do anything." And you know what? She's right. Why would these women sign up to do this? Missy Me is talking about, yes, they are being forced. You never know the situation.
Donnie, you think women are being forced to sign up for Ghetto Gaggers?
Damn, no.
You don't think so? I don't think so either, bro.
No. Ghetto Gaggers, like I said, people who are in that community, that is a larger base. And you know what's so crazy? They degrade women. Like, they degrade women to the point where, like you said, it'll make you mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you seen one of these dudes on the street, they never really show their faces for real. But if you ever seen one of these dudes on the street, like, you would literally get at these dudes.
Why?
Just
Have
based
you,
on,
have
man,
you, have, so have you not done any of this kind of activity that they do to women?
No, man, like no.
Are you
like,
sure, bro?
I'm
Or
not.
you just
Listen.
I mean,
No, I'm
we're
positive.
gonna take your cap from the blue cap to the graduation cap. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can take it whatever
'Cause,
cap you
I
want to take
mean,
it to.
you
Like
know,
I ain't.
if you,
Yeah, that's not my style, brother.
you know, I mean,
That's not mine. Shit.
hey man, they be going hard too, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah, like
But
that.
you know, to each his own, man. You know.
I mean, but you know, the fact that the mom and you know, like I said, she's sitting there the whole time. Like I watched the extended one. You know, she's sitting there the whole time watching her daughter, you know, get spit on, like, you know, get spit on and
Yeah, she is.
everything. You know what
Everything.
I'm saying? And she's sitting there, she getting spit on with her daughter, you know, like getting some of the spits hitting her. And it's like, it's so many women that are put into a situation like where her mother should have been there to give her guidance and to give her wisdom and maybe even provide her with an opportunity to make some money.
Let's check out some of these comments, man. Vast Fortunate says, see, the daughter had a breakdown the first time she did a scene because deep down she was not comfortable with that type of brutality.
Facts.
Then her mom convinced her to do another scene again for money. Her mom doesn't even value her own daughter, and that's pure evil in itself.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Facts.
Vast Fortunate, I definitely agree with you, man. That's this is actually kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like he's absolutely right. Like she came back because, like I said, they putting their shit so far down your throat. Some of y'all think y'all sucking that shit for real. They putting that shit so far. That's why they call it. It's like gaggers. Like they're gagging and throwing up and all type of stuff. Like they're getting brutalized.
That's the point of it. The point of it is to make the women throw up.
And to be honest, she's an attractive female. She can get her a boyfriend. She can get somebody to take her out and value her and stuff like that. What made her turn to this type of porn? You know what I'm saying? Because she can do anyone that she wanted to. Like she's pretty. She can anybody. She didn't have to go to the gaggers. Lustful Goddess, what she got going?
Lustful Goddess said a lot of people with unique fetishes. Some people are into humiliation. I agree with you, Lustful Goddess. Some people are into
Lustful
humiliation.
Goddess always hitting it on the head when it comes to the sexuality and especially the sexuality of women. We appreciate you, Lustful Goddess, for that. But yeah, I agree with you on that. Like people in general are into certain things. Like certain people like you to do certain shit. Like, you know, I used to talk to women and women would say like, yeah, dude wanted to pay me X amount of dollars for me to shit on him and for me to piss on him. And
so let me ask
all
you
this
something.
type of shit. Like what you know, what's
let me ask you something, Donnie. How do you feel about the women that go to Dubai to, you know, get them couple of bands to let the guys over there take a dump on them, pee on them, whatever it is, because they definitely doing that for real in real life.
Facts. I mean, I think, man, we're to the point where women, men too, will do anything for $1. And just to have that flight to go over to Dubai, even though you can't smoke bud, even though, you know what I'm saying, you got to drink in private and all this shit, and they got so many rules, they don't value you women over there because that's an Arabic country. Y'all still take y'all asses over there and y'all best little dress, skirts, you know what I'm saying, pumps and bags and makeup bags, and y'all go over there and be somebody's drag and you know, get drugged. I mean, like that's what it is. Like I've heard stories where, you know, homies then went to the Dubai and they see the little Instagram chicks and stuff that they follow online and stuff like that, and they're just, you could tell that they've been getting drugged the whole week, drugged and drugged.
Look at how she rubbing her ears, man. That right there just creepy to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
that crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, like, look at her. Like, this is a woman who probably had low self-esteem coming up. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the father's not in her life. Like, where's the fathers at, man, when it comes to this type of stuff? Like, I'm busting down the door like Rambo, nigga, before my daughter even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kicking in the door. Like, it ain't nothing else to talk about. Like, we gonna holler later. You feel me? Like, we not about to play these type of games and shit. And you just
whole time on like you finna get their money, shawty.
But you know what? That just go into this next thing, right? We about to get like for instance, shout out to my man 50 Cent. You feel me? Look what 50 posted up, man, and what's going on the subway. Now I understand that everything's turning into a skit, but come on, my guy. Like, is this what it's coming to right here? Like, is this what we on right now? You feel what I'm saying? We just getting it in wherever. Like, it don't even really matter. Like, I want y'all
look
to
like they had like a little. I don't know. They having
Oh,
fun
they
on
getting
the
it in,
subway,
man.
I'm
Like,
talking about they having fun. So
they
let me ask
getting
you
it
something,
in.
Donnie. Do you think they was just riding the train, just on the ride, getting
I think a few
in?
people was. I think a few people was. Yeah,
This was going on for hours.
Yeah, they riding. You see it in the background. So they riding.
Yeah, they having a good time too, man. NYC.
Everything is a effing party. Shout out to everybody, man, who was on that train, man. That's a hell of a train.
That's a hell of a train, bro.
All aboard, night train.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed
Look
that.
at that.
I would have had me a front row seat. I probably would have been on the little slide with them. You feel me? I probably would have been just like the midget.
Man, it's two of them, bro. You ain't peeped.
Oh, I see a little buddy right now too.
That nigga old one, man. Hey, like this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind niggas kicking it like this, right? Like, I'm not saying it ain't funny, but it's just like, come on, man. It can't be too funny, man. When we talk about what's going on in NYC, obviously it's a party, right? Everybody partying and bullshitting, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, as we're partying and bullshitting, let's just swip it around. Let's change the subject real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into what's going on with China and Russia and the announcement that they made, which I feel like, before we even show it, I feel this is the biggest announcement since America and Saudi Arabia did the deal for the petrodollar, which got our money the way it is now. Why we can go to other countries and ball out and do all that. So if y'all don't know y'all history, this is why y'all come to our show, because we're gonna give y'all the bullshit. We're gonna switch it up on y'all one time so y'all can see what else we on. But yeah, it's like this deal that China and Russia has announced for a new reserve currency. Now, mind you, the United States, it has the reserve currency right now. So this is why your money has value, people. So let's keep that in mind. So China and Russia are announcing a new global reserve currency. This is game over. Obviously, we see that Russia has already invaded Ukraine. China's about to take Taiwan. We spread too thin. We can't defend both. So we're going to have to let them both go. And I want to ask, either, somebody throw a comment out there, man, or just, Trav, man, just throw it out to you. Do you feel that Russia and China, based on, us buying all our gasoline and everything from Russia, obviously, and a lot of that, and China, obviously, everything's owned by China. Like, everything around us is from China, right?
Made in China.
Or made in China, right? So do you feel like with them starting a new reserve currency, do you feel like this puts us in a place to where I believe we've already started World War III? It's just been, a lot of jousting and stuff like that. I believe it's already started. But for the mainstream, though, do you think now the United States has put themselves in a situation to where they have to go to war now? Because now our money is threatened. Because now China and Russia ain't buying them. They like, nah, we ain't fucking with the US dollar no more.
No, I think there's another way they can figure it out other than war. I mean, we will see though.
That's strong words, though, ain't it? Like, you taking like when you say, like, look, we're not dealing in your money no more. Mind you, everything is traded in dollars due to the petro, right? So now with this happening, it's kind of like a check move for real. It's like we're daring you now to make a move because now we're about to threaten your money. Hyperinflation is real. I can raise my hand how much money I spend every couple of weeks at the store. Does anybody want to throw something out there? Because unless you got some food stamps, man, you getting killed in the food market, in the rent market, homeowners, and in your gasoline market right now. And not only that, I'm a shout out to Jersey Mike's. Nigga, it was a fucking turkey shortage. I couldn't even get a damn turkey sub. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you already know, man. I couldn't even get my turkey sub. It's a lot going on. And while we're partying and bullshitting, right? That's why we wanted to show that on the train. Because, black folks, man, we got to kick it. We got to have our liquor. We got to have our blunts. We got to have a good time. But it's a lot of political moves being made. And I think we got to keep our eye
Yeah, people in the comments are saying that this has been going on since this is 2015 news.
No, but this is recently. They've been making this move, but this right now has just happened because a lot of the people in that world is dropping stuff on it. So this is new.
Yeah, I got to do a little more research about it. I ain't know this was one of our topics, so it's all good.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna throw it out there. So look, I want to move on to this though. Now, I want to play this song, right? And I want to like
what song? Who song? What song?
No, we talking about the big thing. You already know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying? They didn't hit it with a copyright strike, but
no, I don't want no copyright strike. But at the end of the day, when y'all hear this, man, is this gonna make y'all like look at homie a little bit differently, even though he passed away? Knowing that this song, you kind of like Jack My Man's song, and then that's how you kind of got famous. I want y'all to hear it, man. Let me pull that up one time, man, so we can let the people hear this right here.
Well, that sound real familiar.
That sound real
for me. What? Big Dad, Notorious B1? Is that what they say?
Notorious B1. Yeah, man. So
and look who this was posted by. Suge
Knight. Yeah, man. I mean, Suge holds a lot of secrets, man, and hopefully Suge gets to drop a biopic of his own and really gets to, because Suge got a lot of secrets. He does. And for Puffy to obviously sample this track, but now it just doesn't take nothing away from Notorious Big's far as his longevity, but this is the song that broke him. Like, this is the juiciest what got him going. So Puffy then heard this man music, right? And back then, you got to think, it wasn't no internet for homie to say nothing. What was he gonna do? Write a letter? Publish an article in the newspaper? Like, it wasn't nothing for him to really go out and say, like, yo, this is my track. I believe that he sent this to Puffy as a reference track, or to say like a demo or something like that, and somebody jacked his whole thing. Now, at the end of the day, that beat is a sample, right? Now, Puffy got that sample clear. Dude probably didn't have the bread to clear that sample, so that song probably never would have heard the light of day anyway. But it's just the point, though. Like, come on, Puff. Homie looked just like Big almost. You could have rolled with him. And that's his style. And see, I don't really have a problem with the fact that he took Big's song. I mean, that Big took his song, kind of like the cadence and all that stuff. I'm just saying that, man, you kind of took his flow. Like, you kind of took it.
Biggie only rapped like that on that one song, bro. Yeah, he didn't rap like that on no other songs.
Yeah, it's like you took his whole
on that song.
You took his flow, yeah.
On that song.
But that's the song that broke Big, bro.
Yeah, that song actually changed hip hop. Period, though.
You took my man's whole flow, and you a big black ugly nigga like this nigga. Like, you took this nigga, you took him and just made him big. It's not like you took it and gave it to like Vanilla Ice or somebody like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You gave it to a dude that you could have put him on. Big is an ugly ass nigga, bro. You could have gave this nigga a deal. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they look the same. He took his name, the Notorious B1,
or is his name Big Daddy?
Man, it don't. Man, he took the name, dog. His name is Notorious B1. It don't matter.
Saying Notorious top corner.
But Big Daddy or whatever, bro. It say Notorious B1 though on there too.
It say Notorious B1.
So I feel like this, bro. Like, if you're gonna take a man's whole style and cadence and all that type of shit, you at least should have offered him some type of bread off the track or something. Like, man, I would love to hear from this man.
Shout out to the comments, man. My man right here with the blue check. If the man, IP the man. Yeah, this came out a while ago from the Mississippi to the East Coast. Remember that? That's why those lyrics were wrote. Also, Big didn't even like the record, but they ended up paying the original artist. It got settled. So obviously they had broke bread with bro.
Okay,
anyway,
okay,
you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay. So,
So-
shout out to him for breaking bread, and dude, that's probably why dude didn't say nothing, and he was kind of quiet on the whole issue. You know what I'm saying? Because I wonder why this wouldn't have, got out or anything like that.
Yeah, they probably use it. Obviously they use it as like a reference track. You know what I'm saying? I never thought about that though, because Big do say that from the Mississippi down to the East Coast.
Yeah,
he do say that. So
He does.
that probably was his way of shouting out, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we all know Big didn't want to do that song, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no, Big didn't want to. I don't think Big wanted to do that at all. Like, but at the same time, I wasn't aware that they settled and did all that type of stuff.
We ain't supposed to be aware though.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
I
We
didn't.
really
I
ain't
didn't know.
supposed to know. Look, we really ain't supposed to know about this right here.
Yeah, man.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it got out some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Now the next thing, to flip it back for my females, man, and kind of get back on that type of time. The madam, and I can't think of her exact name, but she always give game when it comes to male and female interaction. And what she made was a real valid point, right? Let's let her say, exactly what it is, and we're gonna elaborate a little bit on it. But I really thought she made a valid point. Even though I love to see my females look a certain type of way, y'all might be putting a nigga life in danger.
Hey man, shout out to I also want to shout out Streets 94 ATL, man. Shout out to Jazzy Man B, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we damn sure grabbing a lot of her material, man. We just want to shout her out right quick. I'll make sure y'all go check out her Instagram or whatever, or check out on the radio. But here we go with this video. Let's see what we got going on.
Certain things or dress in certain ways. And every time we go out and dressing really overly sexy, we're putting our man's life in danger. Because if somebody say to us out of order, say something to us out of order or wrong, then his manhood say he got to step up and defend us over nothing, over some foolishness. And if you got a man and you're satisfied and happy with him, then why are you going out trying to entice new men? And the more clothes a woman take off, the more desperate she is. That don't mean she bold and brave and want to get with somebody. That means she's desperate. And that's a cry. Please give me some attention. Please look at me. Say something. Do something. That's what that is. And that's the condition of many of us. That's not anything that's an insult. We're talking reality. We have got to deal with the reality of our lives so that we can make corrections. But making up all of certain things or dressing certain ways.
Okay, so that right there, man, I like, you got to think though, man, if a man is with a female right now, you obviously want your female looking sexy. Like, I mean, you don't want your female dressing and she's not in that type of wear. But I think it's a difference between dressing sexy and, I guess, slut wear. You know what I'm saying? And if you're with a man, or you put yourself in a situation where your man has to come defend your honor, then I think that is a problem. You might be putting your nigga's life in danger. Like, if you got a man. Now, if you don't have a man, then okay, there's nobody to call on. You can fight your own battles. But look, if you got a man and you out here doing that, and you out here, looking like you looking, I don't see, I can see if something goes down, what is your man supposed to do? And what is that other dude supposed to do if he's drunk? He sees you looking good and you half naked, you got your ass out, or like she said, you just, it's some outfits I look at, I'll be like, man, it's like you barely not wearing nothing. It'd be some outfits like, yo, she ain't got nothing on, anything. So how could you say something if a man was to come up and approach you and disrespect you in some type of time? And then what is you supposed to do as the man? Like, your girl is out there inappropriate. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she's out there inappropriate, and that she's, attracting that type of heat. So what are you supposed to do?
I mean, some stuff do be ridiculous, man. Los Forgottes, what you talking about? Laughing my ass off. No, you talking about how they be dressing? What did Los Forgottes say? Men will be disrespectful with a female being fully dressed, just form fitting. And I was just about to get that. A woman can come outside with a t-shirt on and some sweatpants, and our kind will still try to get at her, be disrespectful. So, but at the same time, I do see women outside with little to nothing on. Like you just got it. You just got your crotch area covered up and your nipples for real. Everything else is out. Because I see bottom of the butt cheek every day when I go outside.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sure y'all getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And I like looking at the bottom of the butt cheek if you got something for me to look at. If you got a pancake, you need to keep that shit wrapped up. So yeah, I don't know, man, what to say about this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, I think men want their woman to look nice. I don't think they want their women to look, it's not necessarily sexy, you know what I'm saying? But there are certain ways that women can dress. I mean, to look sexy, you can wear a long dress. You ain't gotta have nothing showing the bottom of your butt cheeks on and your whole titty out, other than your nipple. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they covering up is the nip, for real.
Right.
Right. And
right.
that is, but you know what, Donnie? Let me be quiet, man, because men getting out of hand too. You little bit ass shorts on and shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a lot of hoochie short wearing niggas out here.
Yeah, man.
But at the end of the day, I think that women just gotta understand it comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? If you go out, it's just like if a nigga comes out, we got, a nigga put on all his jewels, pocket full of money, you attracting the robbers. Like it is what it is. It comes with it. It comes with it. The look, the shine, but the danger comes with it. It's the same thing for females, because a female, her 24s, her 4Gianos, her diamonds and all that is her body. Like, a female feels that, what I'm saying, I might not have this, I might not have that, but I have, what I'm saying, a body. And this is what I'm going to show off. And it gives you the same attention that a nigga gets when a nigga gets looks for his toys and everything else he got going on. So I understand it, but we got to understand that it comes with danger, especially now with a lot of these females getting beat up by niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of females getting beat up by niggas and stuff like that. So it's like, do you take that risk? Because if you take that risk and you go out a certain type of way, a dude automatically gonna assume that you on that certain type of time. Just like for my females who be in the club overly twerking, like you got the whole IG story, you got your shit all out, you twerk, you doing all this extra shit, it's gonna attract them certain type of heads to you. So you can't be mad. I'm just saying if it goes left. Just like I can't get mad if it goes left if I'm out flossing or stunting a certain type of way.
Look,
I can't get mad if it goes left.
A lot of women desire the nigga that's gonna take it to the left though. They like the disrespectful, aggressive kind of guy. That's what a lot of women like. They think that shit attractive. A nigga be a gangster or a fake gangster or whatever, or a street dude or whatever. That's what they like. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, that's true, but I mean, I don't think, certain times, females don't want the thirsty nigga. Like I've never seen a female, right, holler at the thirsty nigga that hollered at her in the parking lot or something. Like, hey, was acting thirsty or grabbed her a certain type of way. I ain't really seen too many females gravitate to those guys. Now, would you want your dude to
and every time we go out
go ahead,
do we want our females to be a certain, like I said, look a certain type of way? Yeah, but like I said, you got to watch out when it comes to that type of time. That's all.
Why you don't want your female to cover herself up all the time from head to toe?
Why wouldn't I want her to cover herself up? I mean, because
what culture is that? What culture is that? Is that it's Muslims, right?
Yeah,
they women stay covered up. Even some cultures, is that Indian where you only see they eyes, I think, or is it their face? It's one of those. Because I know it's some culture that women that keep everything covered up, head to toe, face, everything is covered up,
covered all the way up.
Would you rather your woman be like that?
I mean, nah.
And nobody knows what she looks like, but you and your family.
I'm fine with my woman coming out looking a certain type of way because I feel as an alpha male, I can protect the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I wouldn't put myself in a spot that would draw that type of heat. Now, I feel like if you go to spots that draw that type of heat, hood spots, hood bars, like spots like that, and your girl is just, I mean, like overly, then y'all both are asking for it at that point. That's how I feel. But if we had an upscale type of spot, you just in something sexy like a dress, skirt, how the sexy, classy ladies do it. If you're looking like that, I don't feel like we're gonna get disrespected because I'm an alpha male. Like alpha males, I feel personally give off a certain hormone. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a nigga can check your temperature without even saying nothing to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Who?
I said a nigga can check your temperature without saying
what did
nothing
you say?
to you.
You said give off a certain kind of who?
Like a certain type of energy. You feel what I'm saying?
You said something else first. I don't know what that was.
Well, you said something else first. We ain't about to.
Dumb people be making up.
I be making up shit as I go. But what I'm saying is, I got my own dictionary. You gotta like it or love it. But what I'm saying is, that energy that we give off, that certain frequency, people, you know what I'm saying, you don't really get that. You get somebody that compliments you, like, yo, man, yeah, your girl look, you know what I'm saying, or give you that look like, yeah, you got one. You'll get that, but niggas kind of know who to press in the spot and who not to press. But I just feel like you shouldn't even be in a spot like that. Like, don't even put yourself in a situation like that to even get pressed, because keeping it real can go wrong. And if you get stomped out or some dumb shit happen and you and your girl get messed up. Like, I watched Tate, like the one cat online or whatever, and he was talking about him and his girl was in a line, and he said 3 black big dudes got out of an Audi, cut the whole line and got up in the front. He said his girl tried to say something to them dudes. He told his girl, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit. Keep your mouth shut. And then he said there was 2 people in front of him, man and the girl. He said the girl wouldn't shut the fuck up, and the dude knocked her out. And then by the time the other dude, her man looked at her, hit the ground and looked back up, he was on the ground too, knocked out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You got to know when to pick your battles. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just in life. You can't be.
It ain't even that. Why them folks, they might have already had some kind of VIP interest or something. You don't know. There's a lot of people walk to the front of the line all the time.
Yeah, it was like in a food spot or whatever the case may be. But the way they cut the line, the way he described it was they cut the line like they was on some shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So he telling his girl, like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, calm down. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And the other 2 was like, the other 2, his girl, he was trying to keep his girl calm too. He was like, nah, chill out. But she kept going. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Females just got to keep their man out of situations. If you single, you can dress and look however you want to be. But if you out with your man, you got to kind of know what limit to take it to it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you should respect the relationship.
You got to respect the relationship, man. Yeah. And also you need to respect your managers. Like, when we get on this subject right here, I feel like this is so extreme, and it just really shows, man, that white people do not really they don't like working for black people. Like, in this type of situation, we had the entire police department in North Carolina resign after a new black manager gets hired. Shout out to this sister.
Hey,
I'm talking about the whole police. I wonder how a 911 call got handled that day.
Neighboring cities, neighboring towns or something, bro.
Like this is, shout out to Vlad for this, man. But yeah, this is kind of curious to me. I'm like, okay, why, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it's like that. Y'all don't want to work for the lady, give her a chance. Y'all just all gonna resign.
Hey, I feel like the person in the comments, man, Easy Cash 22, good. They showed who they really are. No investigation needed. Get them up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Go on and do what you do. You don't need none of these crazy ass problems going on in here. Because y'all probably, if y'all don't want to work for me, imagine what y'all out here doing to people.
Oh, absolutely.
To black people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, get them
and they
up
shouldn't be
here,
allowed, and they shouldn't be allowed to work in no other part though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that need to be put on your resume that you resigned because a black woman was hired at your precinct. Like, you resigned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that needs to be put on there. But knowing how the brotherhood is, right? They'll just go to the neighboring county and get jobs or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I mean, when I seen this, I was like, yo, like, it's crazy, man, how we are still looked upon as just inferior. Like, Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like I refuse to work for you. I refuse to, you know what I'm saying, serve you, protect you. Like, I just can't believe, man, we still on this type of time. But yeah, I wouldn't give them their pensions and they couldn't work nowhere else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if I was her, I'd sue, I'd quit because I would feel uncomfortable and sue the whole damn state of, you know what I'm saying?
But could she?
I don't know if she could
You
or
know?
not, but you know what I'm saying? If she could, I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that's gonna, you know, that's gonna work.
No, I feel you though. You gotta be a little cautious about how you move now, because you just never know how these damn white folks gonna act.
Well, you know what's so crazy, man. We
I
know
wonder
how.
what town is this.
Yeah, they didn't want to say the town, but it's in North Carolina. So it just go to show that the South and just all over, man, it's still the racism. And I know we didn't even get to touch on. Now that I'm thinking about it, we didn't even get to really touch on this whole Sesame Street issue, right? And I know this been the whole big talk and stuff like that. And black folks started Sesame Street, but just like everything else, man, it gets took, right? Everything we've ever done great gets took from us. But, I just think, man, we just need to start our own everything. What's stopping us from starting our own everything? Our own police departments. Fuck it. They got Sesame Street now, nigga.
You know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
No, you know what's stopping it. I'm gonna tell you what's stopping it. It's not going to be supported by black people.
Facts.
It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anything we do, true. I mean, you'll see a couple of Instagram posts. If you got a black business, it'll be on We Buy Black or Black Enterprises or something like that. But man, our people still gonna do what they do, man. Still go with who they been shopping with and what they comfortable with, bro. It ain't supported. And then we hate on each other so much, it'd be ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean,
guess what you can't have? Get what you can't have.
What?
More than me. And that's the mentality of black people. And I hate to say that, bro, but I see this every day. Like, why you hating on that man? Because he drive a certain kind of car. Bro, that should motivate you to get to that point. You can go talk to that man and see what he done sacrificed. Because he probably done sacrificed a lot of stuff that you didn't. You know what I'm saying? That got him to that point. Now he can play a little bit. He can enjoy the fruits of his labor. You know what I'm saying? While you played forever and ain't no fruits for you to enjoy. You still gotta try to climb to get to where you're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that'd be our problem, man. We hate on each other too much. Like, why be jealous?
Yeah,
be jealous of a nigga for, man.
It's definitely the black man's downfall, man. It's like when you get a couple of dollars or you might be doing good and what you got going on, there's always somebody that got something to say about it or wants your position, and your position might not even be shit. Like, in the grand scheme of things, you dig what I'm saying? Like, we all still on the bottom. Anybody you see driving, a Bentley or something, you can get that. You making 500,000 a year. You still ain't. You making 500,000 or something. You want to be in the multi-million-dollar club. Like, it's always more to get in this world. So I just think, man, people just need to manifest, like, real shit.
What if you had an opportunity to gain a salary where you made a couple $1 million a year? Now, the requirements for this were you got to stop having sex for about 24 months. No sex, you can't masturbate, nothing. And this is going to be the reward that you're going to get. Could you do that?
First off, I mean,
could you do that?
Shout out to you and whatever dope you smoking over there just to come up with that idea. Right?
I mean,
like right off the top, because that's definitely wasn't in the script.
But could you do that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, absolutely. I would try. God damn it. Like, shit. Yeah. I mean, I would try. Why wouldn't I?
You got to think about, when I say sacrifice, a lot of people sacrifice certain things when they were younger. Like, give it an example. People going to college. You know what I'm saying? They sacrificed a whole lot of partying and time and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they can get that finish. They had to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of brothers, man, that they went the other route in college. You know what I'm saying? They did all the partying and the bullshit. And you can see the difference in motherfuckers' lives now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you see people like that too.
That's also true, but I think also a lot of the hate that's in the equation now that wasn't in back in the day was it's a lot of niggas getting money off fuckery now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like scamming and all type of shit out.
Oh, Lustful gotta say, count me out. You can't wait 24 months, Lustful. For a 7-figure salary.
Yeah. Not
years,
even that.
Get 2 million. They paying you making $2 million a year. You can't sacrifice penis for 24 months. No penis. You can't use the rose. No dildos. You can't get no head from no man or woman. You just gotta go without. No bullets,
no nothing.
Like, you can't bust no nuts.
No nothing. You can't.
Look, gotta say it, not 24 days. She said she can't go 24 days without that thing. Shout out to you, Goddess.
Oh man, no. You know what I'm saying?
Goddess probably got that soakity.
But you know, also too, man. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, and let's talk about this, right? When I say a lot of people getting money off fuckery, let's pull up Charleston White real quick, right? Let's go ahead and pull up Charleston White and let's see what Charleston White is doing. He basically then just said F to every gang, and to me, it's like, what is you doing, bro?
Vaughn. May they all die like Drakeo the ruler. May they all die like Nipsey Hussle in vain. Death to all Crips and Bloods. Death to all GDs and BDs. May they all die like King Von. May they all die like Drakeo the ruler. May they all die like Nipsey Hussle in vain.
Man, brother lost his damn mind, man.
He lost his mind. He lost his
mind. You putting a target on your back, sir. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Now, we do know that gang banging ain't that serious in Texas, but it is. Absolutely. So be careful. Be careful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who watching you. As soon as you walk outside, it could be over with.
But this is what I think a lot of people, when they say hate, right? Because I think there's a lot of people who wouldn't have hated back in the day that hate now when they see niggas like this that can get money from doing ignorant shit. Now, shout out to Charleston White because he do some real shit. He does community activist work. That's the lane he came up out of. So he put on this whole persona, obviously, to draw attention. But the fact that now you can get a bag from drawing attention is, I think that's what the problem is. And I think it's brought on a new form of hater. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that look at what we do that, you know what I'm saying, people can make millions of dollars just talking shit and swallowing spit, right? And be like, man, that nigga ain't doing nothing. All he doing is talking, giving an opinion and getting some money, you know? Like, it's new ways for a nigga to hate now. Like, back then, like you said, it was, oh, I went to school. And now that nigga that went to school and did the right thing and did all that is now coming out. He's hundreds of thousands in debt, and he might be making 100,000 a year, but he hundreds of thousands in debt. So he got a high ass student loan payment for the most part and shit like that, because he don't qualify for no write-offs or nothing like that. I mean, but most of them, like, for instance, I got a homie, he make like 300,000+ a year, but his student loan payment is right up under $1 band a month. So he, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, bro. I mean, but at the end of the day, he's been paying on it, and at the end of the day, it's still like, when you look at other niggas who like him, right? A Charleston White or any of these other niggas that's out here doing this type of stuff, they can make more money than him doing something that he actually loves. He went to school for something that he knew would pay him. Doesn't mean he loves it. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So, but it pays good. So, you know what I'm saying? Most niggas who I know went to school and they got jobs and stuff that they knew, man, this is gonna pay right here. And that makes sense. Like, fuck doing what you love. It's a business move at the end of the day. Like, I can love to be a teacher, right? But I know for the most part, unless I go back to school and get my doctorate, I'm gonna be making crumbs. You know what I'm saying? And if I see a nigga like a Charleston White or one of these rappers, you know, like with no skill and all that shit, these niggas throwing bread and doing I think that's why I'm saying it done brought on a new form of hater, because now it took that person who went to school, did the right things, did everything they were supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, and made them a hater to the ignorant niggas.
I don't like them niggas either. You all right? You froze up.
No. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, no, I mean,
I don't like them niggas either. Them ignorant niggas. I especially don't like this nigga. This nigga don't say nothing good, but period.
Yeah, I mean,
would I sit down and have a conversation? Would I sit down and have a conversation with him? Yeah, I would. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that nigga be doing stupid shit. He yeah, you know. But to each his own. Though the clown shit is what people like to see. So that's why he can do that. You know what I'm saying? People gonna tune in.
Exactly.
We like drama. You know what I'm saying?
But also black folks though, right? Like we do stupid shit to go viral. Like this next thing we gonna talk about, this been dominating for the last few days. And this is talking about the pastor in Brooklyn who got robbed allegedly for his jewelry that he actually had, you know, insurance on, $1 million insurance policy on. And, you know, we got the little video. I mean, when we look at this, let's get this up.
It's already up. Hold on, my bad, y'all.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you about to go through? Yo. All right. Yo, all right.
My man over there in the back said posted. He ain't word.
He not even moving. So none of these dudes, you know, look worried or anything. You know, everybody looks like they knew what they were going to get. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like everybody looks.
Shit look fake as hell to me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, now, and then that's when it comes, when I do some research and find out who bro really is, I'm like, man, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Dude, like the nigga in the back, if I were robbing, I would have hit him across the head because he too calm. Like, get your head down. You know what I'm saying? I would have been hitting him across the head with the pistol. Boom. Boom. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just, so being wild. You know what I'm saying?
So was this staged? Absolutely.
I believe it.
And
I believe it was.
And I think, obviously, with that type of insurance policy, they're going to do an investigation.
Have lost your faith.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're going to do a big boy investigation on that. Like, they're not about to give this man no $1 million. And, you know, he drives Bentleys, jewelry now, you know what I'm saying? Like, he, you know what I'm saying, has properties up there. So, you know, he's an entrepreneur. He does well for himself outside of the church. But it's the prosperity pimping, man, that I got a problem with. You know, a lot of these dudes who preach the word of God do not give back like they should. Like, okay, you was bragging in another video about all the land and you bought the block, but are you feeding your congregation? Like, are you providing low-income housing? Like, are you doing this? If you're a pastor and you're leading the people, you need to be more involved. And it's like, I think that's why you've seen people like Queflo Dollar, amongst others, starting to renounce the whole tithing and trying to flip it up because they done ate for so long. You feel me? So when you see this type of situation, for this to even be orchestrated and you needing to get this bread and get this insurance money, obviously you had to document it, right? That's what got exactly field stage to me. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And like, for this situation right here, that's what it was. Like, soon as I seen it, and then I seen homie's lifestyle, I'm like, oh, you trying to keep up. You trying to grab a Ferrari now. Oh, you trying to grab another mansion now. Oh, okay. I see what you on, because you just really being greedy. You feel what I'm saying? Now,
here's the thing about bro, man. If you don't know, of the people that you're watching don't know, man, bro did 5 years for grand larceny and identity theft. So you already know he on that scamming shit. So this being fake is not far-fetched at all. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And then also what happened with this is crazy. As homie went viral for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we go viral for the most stupidest shit. So now everybody knows this man because of what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody does. You feel me? So I mean, I know for a fact that this is scammed. And that's, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. This is why they don't want to give black folks shit. You know what I mean? And now he's going on a campaign trying to defend himself. You feel me?
He gonna have to. He got to. Cause he's trying to get that money. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to get that bread right now.
Trying to get everybody to believe him and believe that what happened is real. So we'll see how that turn out, man. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it turns out.
But bro, I seen a little video. I went to his Instagram page and he was saying that when he was on the ground, obviously they took the chains off. They took his ring, his watch, and he was like, they started shaking him. And he said they started shaking him because he always has more chains on up under his clothes. So obviously it was somebody that knew him and that knew that he had more jewelry on. So it's like you shake a person to hear it, you know, you can kind of hear the necklaces moving. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Stop the cap, Shaw.
No cap. Like, yeah, no, that's what he did.
Man.
He definitely did that. But I mean, man, it's a lot of shit, man. I can tell why a lot of us, man, just don't or feel we can get away with shit, man. Like this situation, man. And I wanted to throw this in here, man, because you know, like I said, you got to hear the real with the truth, the hip hop, everything wrapped in between. But this situation right here, I want y'all to know about the dangerous hidden chemical that's in our kids' foods. And man, we just really got to stop feeding our kids anything. You know what I'm saying? We got to try, but it's in everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let the expert tell y'all because y'all don't believe niggas when niggas tell y'all something. So we're going to let my man give y'all some game real quick.
It's fortified or enriched. That means sprayed with folic acid. Now let's take a child. They're getting ready for school in the morning. They have this gene mutation. You've pumped them full of folic acid laden foods, Pop-Tarts, white bagels, Cocoa Puffs, cereals. Now you just dumped folic acid into their body. And then by the time they get to school, the teacher's calling saying, hey, little Johnny can't pay attention. He doesn't concentrate, doesn't focus. He doesn't finish his assignments. He's not following directions. He's got ADHD. We need to bring in the Ritalin to control this. And the truth is ADHD is not even an attention deficit disorder at all. It's an attention overload disorder. And then what modern medicine wants to do is give you an amphetamine to speed up, race the central nervous system to match the pace of the mind, instead of putting just amino acids into the bloodstream that allow the mind to naturally quiet itself. The U.S. federal government decided we would spray our entire grain supply with folic acid, this man-made chemical. We don't call it sprayed with folic acid. We call it fortified or enriched. So if you spin a box of crackers around, you see the words fortified or enriched, that means sprayed with folic acid. Now let's take a child. They're getting ready for school in the morning. They have this gene.
Now, I'm just tired of the fact, man, that now we got to understand when we go to the grocery store, I mean, it's about 10 aisles out in the grocery store that are just all processed foods. You know, it's nothing of health or anything like that. But when they spray all this stuff on there, and all this ties into the pharmaceutical company, right? So when they spray this type of stuff on the plants and stuff like that, and then they feed it to us, feed it to our children and stuff like that, we wonder why our kids are super hyper, or you know what I'm saying? And I be having to watch it too, because see, when you want to do something quick, you're thinking Lunchables, you're thinking, crackers, you're thinking, all the type of stuff, like he said, like, like here, shove this in your mouth, and it's like, we got to do better as parents as far as feeding our kids the right nutrients, or trying to feed it, because they're putting chemicals in everything.
I think we do better as parents, though.
How do we?
A lot of folks I know, man, they don't really give their kids a lot of the BS. I don't care how mad they get. They give them niggas fruit, nuts, and stuff like that. You get some candy every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not candy. But that's the thing, though. It's not candy. See, candy, I think is different. Now you got kids that like chips, kids that like, like you said, gummy bears, goddamn, if Lunchable. I mean, anything that's processed is bad. Most parents, like, what I'm saying, you just in the few. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my hood parents. It's, what I'm saying? You just in the few, because most parents for real like that, I know they feed, you try to give your kids a couple of healthy, whenever you can, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, they're eating junk. You know what I'm saying? They might not be eating the worst junk, but if you're spraying acid on a fucking bagel, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about at that point? You feel what I'm saying?
Boy, this folic acid, dog,
It's bad.
What does a folic acid do for your body? Check this out, right? Health benefits associated with folic acid may include reducing your risk for heart disease, stroke, and some type of cancers. Folic acid is good for any cells that rapidly divide and grow, which is why it's also great for the health of your hair, skin, and nails. Now, what if this guy was telling us some bullshit?
Nah, hell no. I'm gonna believe this dude.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I ain't believing that. I'm gonna believe what this dude say. Fuck all that. Like, he ain't, because I'm gonna tell you something. White folk, they ain't feeding their kids that bullshit for real. It be the hood babies. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, homegirls, I know they got food stamps. When they post that shit on their storylines, on their IG, nigga, they got snacks, chips, Twizzlers, like, nigga, all type. I mean, like, what is we talking about, bro? Like, I don't see people with carts full of celery, carrots, and you know what I'm saying, all that type of shit, bro. Like, I don't see that. Like, you know what I mean? But I think this is something for parents who got kids. You need to start watching, man, and reading the labels. You start reading the labels, man, being conscious of what's going on, what you put in your kid's body. Especially, we got to do better with that. You feel what I'm saying? This situation right here, man, like, this, I mean, back on the hip hop type of time, like, I want to get into this Fabio Foreign situation where, he has something to say on, obviously Gillian Wallow. Shout out to Gillian Wallow. Like,
I'm going to go sit down, meet him.
Pause that real quick. Like, so, like, he has something to say about how he got signed, and you know what I'm saying, and the money he got and all like that. So we're gonna let him talk about it, but I'm a spin in a whole different type of way, because I really feel homie's ungrateful. But go ahead and spin that.
I'm going to go sit down, meet him. I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, he just pulled out the paper and I just signed the shit. Like, I'm saying, like, immediately.
So was it?
That's a dub.
No.
Nah, the nigga who bought me to him, he was like, yo, man, just sign that shit. You bugging. I'm like, yeah, read it. He like, he just signed. It's good. So I just signed it.
And was it advance anything? It was just like,
yeah, the advance $5,000.
5,000?
Yeah.
Who? He signed you for 5,000. That's all a nigga gave you.
That's all he gave me. 5,000 was a lot. 5,000 hit when that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit hit.
That's
so
the same thing Nori said.
I thought that shit was gonna last till whenever that shit was gonna last till. That shit ain't last
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Word.
And listen, but how long was the contract? You still had your rights.
I'm still in the contract right now. Mace know the business. You know what I'm saying, he really know the business a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying, so I didn't know nothing. I just was signing. He was like, yo, he was like kind of fake trying to explain it to me. Like, yo, you get to keep this. I get 30% of this. So I was like, all right, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, what I'm like, what we gonna do? I'm saying, he like, he a smooth talking nigga. So he like, yo, who you want to do a song with? I'm saying, I'm like, G Herbo. He like, I got you.
Did you ever do the song with G Herbo?
Nah, I never got a song with you. I got a song with G Herbo now.
Yeah, off of your own
you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, she just came out like 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go sit down.
So first off, you know what I'm saying, Mace ain't had a hit in 25 years. Right? For Mace to take a chance on you, right? At the time, you was a dirty, bummy Brooklyn nigga. You feel what I'm saying? like you coming out the hood, like you said, 5,000 was everything. You know what I'm saying? You coming out the hood or whatever the case may be, it's like, what do you expect to get? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have a hit. You wasn't buzzing at the time. You know, niggas might have messed with you in Brooklyn, but let's keep it a bean. Pop Smoke was popping at that. You know, Pop Smoke was still alive when Fabio got signed. So for you to be like, yo, like, I only got 5,000 and then try to come out now and try to shit on Mace, it's like, come on, bro. Obviously, Mace put you through the Nori's door. You know, got you in the door to now you doing tracks with Alicia Keys and Kanye and you're a millionaire now. So whatever, you know what I'm saying, contract you're in and whatever he's getting off you, bro, like he deserved that bread. Like he deserved to get that bread and still reap the benefits because he got you through the door so you can feed your family and do songs and change people's time. Like at first, nobody knew who you were. It wasn't like you were popping and it was a bidding war. For you to go to Mace and only get 5 bands, let you know that your stock was down when you got signed. He took a chance on you. This was a situation where this could have totally went left. It could have totally went left. You could have totally flopped and not made no bread. Matter of fact, if Pop Smoke would have been alive, God bless the dead, if Pop Smoke would have been alive, no way that you would have even got popping like you did. So you get popping due to the fact Pop Smoke is not around, and then your stock go up. So Mace still eating off you, but you want to bring up that 5 bands. So now the next young nigga that signed with Mace or whatever Mace got going on, you feel what I'm saying? It's gonna look bad for Mace, but Mace really took a chance on you, bro. You know, he's from Harlem, you was from Brooklyn. Like you said, 5,000 was about to change your time. This was about to be a time changer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't really see why you made it. You had to bring this up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have just been like, yo, I signed a deal, but Mace took a chance on me. Now, you could have brought up how much he signed you for and that whole situation, but you definitely could have said like, yo, like he gave me a shot. When nobody else giving me a shot, my stock was low. You feel what I'm saying? So, of course, he gave me the 5,000 advance. I went and cooked up, but you know what I'm saying? He the one who took me through the door. Nobody else was even betting on me. Nobody else was, you know, giving me an opportunity. And that be the problem with these young dudes, man. You know, coming out of a situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, we, as the investor, you know, investing into a situation, investing into labels. That's why I feel it. That shit hit me hard to the soul because this is a situation I could have definitely seen myself in with my type, what I had going on. And to, you know what I'm saying, see that this, like, he's being ungrateful on one of the biggest hip hop internet platforms on the joint. It's like, I just don't see, I don't see why he did it.
You think he's being ungrateful?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's being ungrateful now, man, because you got to think, man, Mace is the one that took him through the Nori's door. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Mace is the one that took him through the Nori's door. Like, he the one that got him to where he's at. Like, nobody heard of him. You know, Pop Smoke was popping. So obviously your stock was low for you to even get took to Mace. You got brought to Mace. So for you to even sign to Mace, knowing Mace at the time, it might have been 23 years. Mace ain't had a hit in over 2 decades. It's like, come on, man. Like, you should be grateful because now you're a millionaire. Now, you know what I'm saying? You got songs with Alicia Keys, Kanye West.
You're saying that he should be grateful.
Yeah, like he could have said Mace gave him 5 and kind of laughed at it. Now he should have bet bigger. Like, that's what he could have played it with. Like, yo, he should have bet bigger. But, you know, at the same time, he should be grateful that Mace got him through the door.
I mean, you know.
I mean, look, it's a billion niggas trying to rap. Fabio Foreign is now a household name, right? He's doing songs with A-list artists.
Yeah, he
like,
ain't bad. Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you like him or not, I'm just saying, like, he's a artist that He's doing songs with A-list,
He's
A-list.
He's the drill rapper from New York. He's that
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day, now that they're utilizing his sound and he's making a bag off his sound, now is Mace still making money? Yeah, but that's what it's supposed to be. Like, you got to understand, the nigga that take the chance on you, right? The nigga that pay for your studio time, because I know that was included in it. The nigga that, you know what I'm saying, got all the clearances and did everything he needed to do, gave you those couple of dollars to put in your pocket. He is just as almost responsible for your success if he's the one that got you there. Now, if you was already banging before the deal, then that's different, but you didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? You got took the Mace for a reason, because you was on the bottom of the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? You might have just been, you know, hot. Like, you know what type, we ain't gonna call no niggas out, Trav, but you know what type of niggas I'm talking about. Like a nigga that might be hot for 50 or 60 niggas. Like 50, 60 niggas might know this nigga. Like, that's betting low. I'm not about to give you 20 bands up front, bro. Little Boosie tried to give Kodak, when Kodak did his interview, he said Lil Boosie tried to give him 10 bands.
Yeah.
And that's Kodak Black. So imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, and it's New York. New York wasn't bubbling at the time when he signed him like that. It wasn't like New York is cracking like it's cracking now on the drill scene. So everything was kind of like I'm a bet on this nigga and see where it get me. Now Mace is getting 30%. Like he said, he's still in that contract. So every platinum song, everything he got going, he getting 30%. Shout out to Mace. Shout out to all the investors, man. The niggas like Mace, the nigga Carl Crawford who did Megan Thee Stallion. Like, all these niggas, man, they deserve that shit because they the ones putting up the bread. If the nigga putting up the bread, man, he deserved to take that ride with you. He deserved to get his life changed too, nigga. And that's just that's my type. So I feel like you shitting on this nigga on camera, right? Like, you shitting on him, right? Like, you basically saying like, man, he fucked me. So any nigga, instead of shouting out Mace and bringing more niggas to Mace, right? So Mace can get his place back popping. You furthering shitting on Mace, like, oh, you in a fucked up deal. You want niggas to feel sorry for you, nigga. I can't do that. I can't feel sorry for you, bro, when he didn't change your time. You are a millionaire now. So what, he's still getting 30%. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he getting 30%, nigga, for at least, nigga, for the first 10 years of your career. Flat out.
I'm sure they'll work that out. They'll get bro about the contract. Whoever he with now, whatever got going on,
look,
man, they
Meek
give him
Mill
some
can't
money.
get out that contract with Rick Ross. If Meek Mills can't get out that contract with Rick Ross, Mace don't have to get let go of shit. Now, can Mace get cut a big ass check? Absolutely. But
why can't
that's still
Meek
gonna
get
set
out the deal
Mace
with
up?
Rick Ross, though?
Because Rick Ross don't want to let him out the deal because it was a Brady ass deal. That's what it is.
I mean,
no, that's what it is. It was a contract that Rick Ross can keep re-ing up on. In his contract, he was able to keep re-ing up. Like, when it's done, Rick Ross hold the option. Did he want to keep re-ing up and extending the contract? Obviously, Meek Mills get a bigger percentage or whatever, but he's still under contract and Rick still eat off him. So at the end of the day, I don't mind Mace eating off Fabio, man, because Fabio was not hot. Meek was not hot. Yeah, he was signed with T.I. before, and T.I. shelved his ass, but Meek wasn't hot before he got with Ross. So the nigga either, I mean, whatever he did, he went to jail, whatever, nigga, he just ended up, nigga, not coming up. He didn't come out, right? Shit, Dro was still coming out and other artists when T.I. went to jail. So at the end of the day, Meek Mill and that whole situation is the same as this situation. Like, bro, you got to be thankful for the nigga that put you in that position. So what if he's still getting a couple dollars off you? That's all I'm saying. You shouldn't be mad that the nigga just gave you $5,000, bro. Like, you shouldn't be mad about that. I don't see that. That shouldn't be like a deal, bro. You know, like you go on a platform like Gilly and Wallow and shit on them. It shouldn't be like that, because now it make it look bad for him if he wanna get with some, I mean, like if he wanna get with some other niggas or something like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if Mace want to get some other homies up under his belt or something, like, nah, bro.
He better not lowball him. He better not lowball him if he decide to.
Yeah. Also, too, man, like, on another note, man, like, shout out to the nigga Mike Tyson, man. Mike has been on some weird shit lately, man. From the little B outfit to now, man, he put out a statement. He suggests that he's going to die soon. Do you think Mike is going to be a fucking sacrifice? Like, is he putting it out there? Like, yo, yeah, it's about my time. I mean, Mike will be a hell of a sacrifice. Mike die, Mike gonna be right up there. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike is like, he got a new documentary about to come out, or not a documentary, a movie. That's coming on Hulu in August. So you know what I'm saying? Could Mike be a sacrifice for his own movie?
Shout out to my man Paris Gray in the comments. I saw this interview. And the headline is really fake. It's just like bro said. He basically said he can see he is aging and won't live forever. Stop sensationalizing everything. That's all Mike was saying, bro. I'm getting old. I know I ain't finna be around forever. And you know, that ain't him saying he gonna die really soon, man. Vlad, you dropping clickbait, dog. And I understand
I'm gonna defend Vlad. I'm gonna defend Vlad a little bit, right? Because I don't think Vlad tried to stay away from that. I'm gonna defend him a little bit, but I think Mike, in a sense, man, you can tell in Mike's demeanor what Mike. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Mike. It ain't that he's getting old. Mike is only in his 50s. You know, I think Mike. He didn't say some shit. Like Mike has said something on the interview that the elite are killing and like harvesting homeless people, taking them out in the woods and doing hunting games with them. Like he says all type of shit. He drops jewels. So would Mike had said something like this? Hell yeah, Mike smoking the best of grass, and he's on shrooms every time he's doing it. He's doing some type of he got his own pack. So to say that Mike ain't, say that, like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like homie in the comments, Mike, who knows? But
I saw this interview, bro. He didn't say he's going to die really soon. He didn't say that, man. I saw this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like Lustful Guy that said Vlad be spinning a lot of stuff sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I understand, that gets people to clicking on it and paying attention to it. So, it is what it is. Like if I say I'm going to die really soon, that's like me saying I'm finna die soon. You know what I'm saying? Mike ain't just come out his mouth and say that, man. He just like, man, I'm getting old. I ain't gonna be here too much longer, man. Which I understand. You know what I'm saying? I definitely understand. Even though he's only 56 years old, but he'll be 60 in 4 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be walking around here like TK Kirkland. TK Kirkland is in tip-top shape at 60, 61 years old. You wouldn't even know he was that old.
Facts.
Man, take care of yourself though. It's a lot of stuff he don't do. You know what I'm
right
saying?
though. I mean, definitely. Like TK definitely take care of himself, and yeah, I mean,
you got a nigga like Mike Tyson that smoke and drank, probably still bell backing random bitches, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I
Mike still Mike now. You feel me? Mike is still Mike. I don't even know what nobody say.
Yeah, Mike is definitely still Mike, man. He is definitely still Mike. But man, it's been a hell of a motherfucking show, man. Obviously, before we get up out of here, we got to get into this goddamn fuckery, man. But this, I mean, Trav, what's up with these dudes, man, that's out here, man, throwing their life away for some bullshit, bro?
What we got for the fuckery today, man?
My nigga. First, man, we got the barber that was from the 90s show. I mean, from 90 Day Fiance. See, I knew this nigga was crazy, man, because this nigga motherfucking had 90 Day Fiance and all type of weird shit going on. But this nigga is allegedly wanted now for allegedly trying to murdering his boss.
Yeah, he is.
Like, my nigga, why not just quit your job?
He is on the wanted list for murdering his boss. And I was reading some information about this a couple of days ago. I think he in Atlanta. He's either from Atlanta or he's here in Atlanta right now. It's one of the two. But you know, it is what it is, man. Bro thought he hadn't got away with that one right there. So he was, 90-day fiance. Yeah, let me get that chick on TV. They said, yeah, we got your ass, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
we
this
see
one,
you.
But yeah, dude, just turn yourself in, man. Like, first off, you had a 90-day fiance, man. That's all bad, man. You know you was on some weird shit. You probably was the one pressing her, man, because you was fucked up. But this other one, man, like this one right here, this is for I mean, we don't know who the nigga is, but this situation right here,
we met on Facebook
with Shorty. I listen.
When we just play, when we play the tape, dog.
Go ahead and play the tape, dog. Go ahead and play the tape, dog.
On Facebook dating. He was 6 feet, chocolate bald, good smelling, and shea buttered down.
Pause that shit real quick.
I released flu.
See, this is for all you women who be looking for y'all be wanting that perfect nigga. You hear what she said? Hey, 6 feet. That nigga was oh my God. But go ahead and continue.
When we met. We had a great first date, and since we were both ready for commitment, we moved fast. His ex-wife passed away, so he moved in with his mom while he found a new home. Our new home. He said he couldn't bear to stay in the house he shared with his deceased wife. I understood. His mom was so sweet and welcoming. I was in foster care, so she became the mom I never had. Girl. One day I was dropping off some Bath and Body Works that I picked up for her at a sale, and the nosy neighbor said, come here for a sec. I went over, and she missing-teethedly said, they lying to you. I said, what you mean? She said, they not mother and son. They ex-husband and wife. He just ain't moved out yet. They weird. I thanked her for telling me, but I needed proof. I hid my old iPhone behind her TV with the camera pointed at her bed and FaceTimed my iPad. Later that night I saw them. He was raw-dogging Miss Beth Ann. I put it on my OnlyFans and put flyers of him giving her a golden shower on all the cars in the parking lot of her church that I thought I'd get married in.
Damn.
The end.
Man, she killed, bro, man.
This might have been. Now listen. Let's drop another bomb for this shit. God damn. Like, yeah. Hey, old girl was participating in this shit. Like, the female was participating in it.
She was
being like the mother figure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
hey, she was helping them.
You know
she
what I'm
was
saying?
helping
like,
them, man. Can you be mad?
This is crazy.
Can you be mad at her for that though? No, I mean, I can't. Obviously, you can't. I can understand how old girl can have a problem with that. But she was trying to help out her ex, bro.
Like, yeah, this shout out to old
crazy.
Girl, man, for trying to. But no. She trying to help out her ex, but they still engaging. Now, see, look.
Right. I just thought about that too.
If they wasn't engaging, then that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's kind of like, oh shit. Well, man, she just really played the role, man, and she really just trying to move on, and she was willing to help him move on. But if they still doing they 1-2, that's some. What's that about? That's that. I mean, that's some swinging shit. Like, without the swinging. I mean, without saying you swinging. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you're permitted to hit other chicks, but obviously she moved in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for her to, like you said, for her to hide her stuff, like she's in there, you know what I'm saying? And they're playing this whole elaborate role. It just lets you know, man, it's some weird motherfuckers out here, bro. That had to be the weirdest fuckery. I mean, I don't even know what to say about no shit like that. But damn. And she moved in, but that go to show, man, karma a motherfucker, man. Karma, like you would have thought dude had a foolproof plan. As long as old girl didn't say nothing and she didn't have nothing to say, then it's a foolproof plan. You know what I'm saying? For the neighbor to come out of bounds, because the neighbor could have, first off, look. Oh, yeah, Lustful Goddess said, yeah.
There's a lot of that going on nowadays, for real, for real. Yeah, you're right, Lustful.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn.
Lustful, what you done got into? She's talking about she done seen a handful of couples pretending to
you
be
know what?
cousins.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Lustful is one of our faithful viewers, and I will say this, man. At the end of the day, she's gonna have her own show pretty soon because she has some very interesting stories, man, and y'all probably just need to hear them just to believe it. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm just gonna keep it a bean. I've never heard of no shit that elaborate though. Like to where old girl is playing the role. Like it's not like he, you know what I'm saying, he's sneaking behind her back or some shit like that. Or you know what I'm saying, they broke up and she's on her way out the house. I mean, whatever. They're still engaging and she's playing the role like, you know, like of another person. Not even as the ex. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like I don't know. Like that's some weird shit. And then old girl moves in. I don't know, man. Like when we do a year review on fuckeries, I gotta timestamp this because this got to be one of the illest fuckeries.
Yeah, this one crazy right here, man. But you know, it is what it is, man.
This is definitely crazy, man.
Niggas rank game.
Yeah, no, it's not even the niggas. Women run
too.
game.
Women run
nigga,
game too.
She the one who played it, nigga. If she wouldn't have played it, then it wouldn't have went down. Like, you feel what I'm saying? She had to play the role, and she's like you said, they developed the relationship. Like she kicking it with old girl. She looked at old girl like a family, like she was family too. Like so. I don't know what was more elaborate, the niggas part or the female part. Like I don't know. You tell me. But you know what I'm saying, like I said, bro, it's crazy. But this right here, man, like I said, it takes a cake. Takes a cake. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Flat out. But man, we appreciate everybody, man, for obviously timing into the live stream, man. This is gonna repost on the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? For y'all who follow the live stream on the YouTube, make sure y'all tune in to the Spotify and follow us on the platforms. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Twitter, you know, Trav, be active on that Twitter thing. You ain't gonna catch me on there. Facebook, everything, Deadbolt ATL. But you know, man, it was real, man. Facts. Trav, you got any parting words?
Man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, man, tap that bell, turn on post notifications. Also, make sure you check out our show on all of the streaming services like Donnie, what is it? I done said this shit so many times, I done forgot. Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Deadbolt ATL. Everything is spelled the same. Yeah, and that's it, man.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's definitely been real in this bitch, man. Y'all catch us next week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check them notifications, man. Y'all tap in, man, so y'all can know every time we go on live. Y'all also be on the lookout for our weekly uploads, man, because we dropping videos all during the week. Don Peoplez, let's talk about it. Y'all know I be dropping shit during the week, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that out, man. Deadbolt, man. We out of here.